Good morning, team. Hope you're having a cracker start to the day. It's Sunday the 5th of May 2024. I can't what I was going to say. God damn it. Good morning, team. Hope you're all having a beautiful evening. Good morning, team. Hope you're all having a fantastic start to your day. It's Sunday the 5th of March 2024.
It's May?
Mommy, mo, mo, mo. Mo, mo, mommy, mo, mo, mo. Okay. We're ready to go. All right, here we go. Good morning, team. Hope you're all. You? Good morning, team. Hope you're all doing well on this fantastically beautiful day. It's Sunday at the moment, Sunday the 5th of May 2024. So basically, the point of this video, for a long time now, Lauren and I have been very interested in traveling. A lot of our friends have been asking us when we put pictures up on Instagram, where are the locations, how do you get there, how long do the walks take, etc, etc. So we just thought, we've got all the gear and somewhat of an idea, but we're actually going to start filming these journeys. Stick the videos up on YouTube, makes it nice and simple for people and kind of answers all the questions. For the first ever video we're making, we're going to go closer to home, a place that we know is nice and simple, just to kind of test the gear out. We also bought a drone yesterday, so we're going to take that up for a fly as well, but I know there's lots of big open spaces. So basically today the goal is to go deep into Arthur's Pass and do two waterfalls. One of the waterfalls is very well known here in Canterbury. Many people have done it. It's called Devil's Punchbowl waterfall. Now this waterfall actually holds a place in our hearts. This is where we actually went on our first date, funnily enough, where we both actually realised how much we actually love doing trips and travels. The second one we have absolutely no idea about. Driving through Arthur's Pass a few times, we've noticed it in the distance and thought, shit, that'd be a cool place to go and visit. We know no information about it, what the track's like, how long it takes to do the track, or even where to park, to be perfectly honest. We'll be as informative as we can, but without sounding like documentary filmmakers, more of a vlog format. So yeah, we've just stopped off at the Sheffield Pie Shop, very well known. We missed breakfast this morning because we were faffing around, having a relatively slow start to the day. Yeah, so basically we'll log you guys back on again when we arrive in Arthur's Pass and start the journey. Cheers guys, see you there. Right, so here we go. It's probably the drone's maiden flight. My old one was probably twice the size of that. So yeah, this will be interesting to see how it goes. We've just stopped off at some random lake. Being the first flight, I wanted to make sure that there was no power lines around. It was a nice big open field. So yeah, this seems like the perfect spot. So an hour 30 drive from Christchurch, and we've arrived in Arthur's Pass village. So here's the central point where all the walks and stuff lead from. So we stop in places like cafe and toilets and a small little petrol station. So we're just literally just entering it, and we thought just before we get to our main walks that we were doing or we're aiming to do, we thought we'd just go and do some smaller walks just to stretch the legs from our drive. The first one which we're going to, there's a wee little waterfall viewpoint avalanche peak track. We'll show you the views of what's up on that one. So this is the little track that we came from. It literally takes 10 seconds less to get to when it comes to the river, which is at the base where the waterfall actually goes to. So as you can see, you can scramble across all these rocks to the base of the waterfall, so you can actually get a closer look. But yeah, it's a beautiful wee waterfall. It looks like it's about 50 odd meters tall, so yeah. And one thing you'll come to notice over here as you get closer towards the west coast is how unbelievably gorgeous the water is. The walk itself, as we said, is called Twin Creeks Falls. We have no idea how long this walk's going to take. Looks relatively challenging. There is a lot of incline, but like always, we're just going to sort all our gear out now, start walking, then we'll get video of the actual track itself. So it does see you up the beginning of the track. As you can see over and by the sign, when you actually take this on, so where are we? Up there, which again you can't really see very well, is the waterfall which we're trying to get to. On the dock signs there actually isn't any names for it. So here on the map, we're here in this car park. The tracks that we saw on that sign that I just showed you, the Temple Basin one that goes right the way up, the waterfall's about here. Obviously the Lake Misery track we're not going to, the Dobson, because it's on the other side of the road. We want to be taking this one, so we're only going to guess that we're going to be doing the Temple Basin track to start with, and then hoping there's a side track that takes us off towards the waterfall. Literally just started the walk and we were really confused by the simple geography as to where everything was going. It made no sense as to where the waterfall was in relation to the track, but we can actually, by looking up by the waterfall right at the top, we can actually see people already up there. So it must be a little side track off the Temple Basin track, leads you to a viewpoint of the waterfall. But yet again, if we see any signs or diversions or anything, we'll just show you, just to make it easier when you want to do it. Holy shite. So yeah, to start with, from that big rock that we were just at, as you can see, there is quite a steep incline already right down there, and this is just the start of the walk, so pray for us. So we've been walking for about 15-20 minutes now, as you can see. Well, I hope you can see on the video. This one climbs up quite steeply. Did a wee little Google search before and found out that there is 500 meters worth of elevation on this track. Should take about 40 to 50 minutes to do. That 500 meters takes you all the way up to the ski buildings. We're obviously not going as high as that, so we're thinking just around the corner at the top of this next ridge gives us the viewpoint of the waterfall, and that's where our first mission of the day ends. Okay, so it turns out this track is a lot simpler to navigate than we initially thought, judging by the signs at the bottom. You just wind your way up, and basically it just comes all the way up, and what we're sitting on right now is just a bench. So that bench basically signifies where the walk to the waterfall begins. So there, where I was just sitting next to Lauren, so basically here the track winds through here. It's literally 50 meters less till you get to the pinnacle at the bottom. And basically there's the view of the waterfall right there. Actual track itself, so now we get a good vantage point. The car park's down here at the bottom, and it literally just follows this windy gravel track all the way up around here, leads up to here where the bench is. And if you continue walking up, that's where you go to the Temple Basin off towards the huts. Completed that walk, and we just thought, while we're at the bottom, before we're going to get into the car, we'll just fill you in with some important information if you're thinking about doing this walk. So as you can see by the dock sign, it says that the Temple Basin track, which is the one we followed, was an hour and a half long. What you've got to remember is that walk goes way up, and it goes up into the hills by the ski field cabins. It took us approximately half an hour, maybe even less than that, to actually walk to that bench where the viewing platform is to the waterfall. So if you are here like us just for the waterfall walk, it's only about half an hour long. So here we are at our second location, approximately 5 minutes from our last spot, which was the Twin Creeks Falls. We're now at the very famous Devil's Punchbowl waterfall. So this waterfall here is about 135 meters tall. The walk takes approximately 15-20 odd minutes. There's a lot of stairs on this one, but I mean, apart from the stairs and the incline, it's a relatively simple walk. We've done this track many times, and there's been lots of kids on the walk and all sorts. So in terms of how difficult it is, if you've never done it before, it is relatively simple. So like always, to put a bit of perspective into where we are, so we're here now, so right by here, looking at this sign where we just were, which is following the main road up there. This is where we were before, at the Temple Basin car park. So it's literally 5 minutes to get to here. We're really close to the village here, so you've just got to look off for the turn off. The walk itself, nice and simple, crosses this bridge, goes up here, follows the stairs and zigzags up to the view platform to look at the waterfall. The track with all those steps on. Freaks. So this is the second wee bridge. Beautiful crystal clear river underneath it. Hopefully you can hear me, this is pretty loud. And this is where you get the first really good view of the waterfall. Previously stated, this track is just made up of a whole bunch of steps. Probably about, how many was there, did we count last time? About 200 or so? Remember what your old man did? 2,000. It feels like 2,000, but I'm pretty sure it's like close to like 200 and something steps. They are nice, well-formed steps, but still the legs. Jesus. Right, let it begin. Let's do it. $200, she says. About 5 or so minutes into it. Lauren powering ahead, I'm absolutely Jesus. Oh my god, I'm not tired, you're tired. Let's keep going. Now we've just reached this sign here. Now it's all downhill. So it goes downhill for a while, goes up a wee bit just right at the end. But from this mark, it's nice and simple. just do?
Touch the poisonous mushroom.
Oh my god. This one has to touch everything, then find out it's poisonous. Does it everywhere we go. Oh, I wonder if the spider's poisonous. I'm going to touch it. Oh shit, there's something really sharp there. I wonder how sharp it is, and just touch it. Everything she does, eh? So yeah, if this is the first and only time you see Lauren in a video, you'll now know why.
The sun's just on the top. The sun's still headed to the top of the
Oh, sick. We're still 5 minutes from the end. 5 minutes from the end. These guys are heading back already. Oh dear. So about 15 minutes into the walk, maybe less than that. We're just coming up to the end. So a little rock scramble. Final set of staircases. Takes you then to the viewing platform. Those guys who just passed us said that the sun's still hitting the top of the falls. So we're catching it just in time before this place goes all into shade at this time of the year. Alright guys, so we're here on the viewing platform at the moment, as you can see with the falls behind us. What we're going to show you as well is a way to get to the bottom of the falls. So many of our friends have actually done Devil's Punchbowl, and there was a little while back where we started taking some photos from up the base, and a lot of people were asking us how you get there. It's simple enough to explain, but obviously with a video you can just show you step by step how we do it. So we'll get into it and we'll just show you exactly how to do it. Liquid footwear is kind of essential. There are signs that say danger rockfall, and there are tracks where there has been heavy traffic that's gone through it. So obviously a lot of people have done it, ourselves included, multiple times. So just please be careful if you do it. If you watch this video and go, oh, these guys told me to go, obviously just know your own limitations, have an eye on the weather, and yeah, pretty simple common sense stuff. Right, we'll start.
Okay, so we're going to climb over here. Be very careful. Drop down. And this is the way. So as Aaron just said, just be careful. Rockfall has it beyond this point. It is quite rocky, so just watch your footing. Okay, so you get to this point, the track actually goes in two different directions. To get to the base, we're going to go left through this little tunnel of bushes.
After popping out of those bushes, straight ahead already, as you can see, we're significantly close to the falls. Due to the nature of being GoPro, obviously things seem further away than they are. We're talking about 30-40 meters away at this point. So here, just off to the right hand side, the track continues through the tussock grass, following this well-formed track, which, as you can see, is here.
Start to get there.
As you can see by the screen, we're right at the splash zone now, right at the base of Devil's Punchbowl waterfall, 135 meters tall. Absolutely stunning perspective by a quick little 5-minute track. Right at the screen. Holy shit! As you can see, it's bloody windy right at the base. Absolutely stunning. Exceptionally cold, so bloody bring gloves. A wee little tradition that we do every single time we come here. This water is obviously crystal clear, beautiful rain melt. Every time we come here, there's a whole wall full of really nice moss. Every single time Lauren drinks from this moss, as you can see upwards, beautiful wee little waterfalls coming off it.
Not just me, it's
Only fair, my turn too. Well, there you have it, team. Base of Devil's Punchbowl waterfall done. As I said, wee little track off to the side. Hell of an experience. Obviously, if you come here in summer and do this, it's a lot more pleasant. But as you can see, it's just nature and it's glorious. Straight under the bottom, 135 meters tall, catching the last rays of the sun. What do you reckon?